this track for a second. All right, well, good morning. And since we have people all over the world scattered around, sometimes it's not morning for you guys. But I hope you're having a great day. And it's the last day, of course, of 2021. And it's been an awesome year at iMusicAcademy. Thanks to you guys. And I did send out just a couple of reminders. Let me say thank you to everybody who has signed up. I asked you guys to sign up manually the first month after your 1 month was over. And we've had probably, I think, 10 to 12 people that have already renewed, and we have about 8, 9, something like that, people who have yet to do so. So I hope that you guys will do that before midnight. Now, those of you who have already renewed, make sure that you know that I already know that you renewed, and so you don't have to worry about it. I have the dates that you guys originally started the membership, and I hope that you guys make a note as well of the date that you originally signed up. It really helps me, and I've already received emails from you guys saying that you really appreciate what I've been doing, and I also appreciate what you guys are doing, and that is trusting me to be your teacher, to be a part of this awesome community, which I love every minute that I get to spend with you guys. And I just appreciate everything. And just a reminder that I'm changing my model of teaching weekly hour lessons that I do. And I was making $60 an hour, which is 30 a half hour. Some people would take 60 minutes a week or every other week, things like that. And all I'm asking you guys to do is to invest the $47 a month, and we'll do it as a group. If I get enough people into this membership, it can make it worth everyone. It can help everybody and do it in an affordable way, right? So I think it's less than $12 a month to be a part of this. And I know still $47 is an investment for you guys as well. So thank you for doing that. If there's ever a financial need, please let me know, and we'll work it out together. All right, so today's lesson, make sure you like this video and say hello in the chat if you get a chance. What we're going to do is talk about two things. Hey, Vicki, good morning. One is we're going to do the Dwight Lick from Blues Volume 4. All the charts are going up. I thought that I put them up in the membership area already, the PDFs. Let me double check that, or somebody else double check in the membership area and scroll down and see if you see the Blues Volume 4 PDFs. But Blues Volume 4, the whole course does this rhythm right here, kind of like the second line groove. Let me get to where I can see you guys, make sure my camera is good. And we're going to have a nice little teaching stream here today. Why is my volume so low on my mic? Hold on. That ought to do it. Wow. It's good to check these things. All right, did you guys hear a word that I said? Okay, let's go ahead. I'll do another announcement later of just a reminder that everybody needs to sign up so we can do this together, right? I'm not doing the $60 a week lesson unless people say I need 1 hour every week, that kind of thing. I'm trying to say let's do this in an affordable way for everybody. And I do also realize that $47 is an investment. Yes, it's less than $12 a week, but I understand that it's an investment for you guys. So thank you for trusting in me. Thank you to everybody who's already signed up, and thank you to those of you who are going to sign up today. I need you guys to sign up by midnight. If you've already re-signed up, I already have that information, so don't worry about it. Don't say I already signed up, because I already know. And just keep an idea of when your renewal date is. Many of you have signed up, and many of you are overdue. You have to do it by tonight. Okay, here we go. So the Dwight Lick that's in the membership area is this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Da, 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 da. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. First thing is we're going to get this bass line together, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. The great thing about this course, the Blues Volume 4, that you guys have access to is it's this bass line all the way through the course. So we have some really challenging licks and some really easy licks. Well, not too easy, but the bass line is pretty easy. And it's something I want you guys to get familiar with. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And the first thing you have to get is that, remember that this bass line in whatever key you're in is the and. You get the and of 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And beat 4 is on the beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and here we go. We have do down da 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 da. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Notice that my G on beat 4 lines up with my middle finger. That'll help you guys. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and notice that middle finger is by itself on the end of 2. So a reminder of what this is doing. It's using the notes from the blues scale, but it's putting them in this order. So root to the tritone, and then you add the F, which is not really a blues scale note, but it's right next to it. Boom, ba. Well, it is a blues scale. It's like I think pentatonic when I'm thinking that, which is also part of the blues scale. But anyway. Da, 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 da. And then you go down to the flat seventh and then on the root. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, if we were going to transpose this to F, that's a good thing to do. So what we're going to do now is find our blues shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and reach down with our thumb to the flat 7. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and back to the C. Now what about the G? Sorry, tritone of G. So we have to first find our G blues scale first 5 notes. And then we go down the flat 7, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And notice that the 4th note and my 5th note of the G blues scale, in other words, beat 4 is together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and again. And then I go down to the flat 7 and end on the root. Back to C. Let's go to F again. G, go to the tritone, right? Fingering's going to be the same on every one. Root, tritone, 2 and 3 and. Here's another fun thing is that as we're learning and practicing one specific lick, know this. In addition to Blues Volume 4, which is coming out very soon in 2022, and you guys already have all of the PDFs in the membership area, but all of the PDFs to the Blues alternate Blues course, which is coming out very early in 2022, are already in the membership area. All 21 bass lines. Now, what's cool about that particular course is that you have Blues Volume 1, Example 1, this very familiar lick that you guys know and have been practicing. This is a great example to warm up on, to also practice your new bass lines on. That's why I decided, what's up, Jeffrey? That's why I decided to do the blues alternate bass course with example 1, because you guys know this lick, and it really fits under the hand nicely in all keys. And so all 21 of these bass lines use this example. So one thing that I would practice is doing the Dwight Lick from Blues Volume 4. Again. Oops. Back to C. Dave, what's up, man? You're not leaving on a plane, are you? Dave has to drop off for a little while. Dave, you're awesome. Happy New Year to you. All right, so let's do this. Again. Same thing on F. Dave has already signed up for next month. And Vicky. Let's practice it on G. F. Now, as we're learning the blues shapes, and that has been the most popular course at iMusicAcademy. Even people who aren't members in our Music Academy, they're buying the blues, the standalone. Well, they haven't been buying it lately, but when I was promoting it, there were a lot of people that were purchasing it and seemed to really enjoy this shapes idea. In fact, I'm getting lots of emails from our current membership area that say, hey, I really like the shapes course and I'm using them all the time and practicing those. So that's really good news. And what's cool about that is even shape 1, right, the first 5 notes of the blues scale, which I love because once again you take this shape and you can use on a C blues, you use the first 5 notes of the blues scale, but also you go down 3 half steps and now you're using the relative minor scale blues, right? So A, C, go down 3 half steps to A, and now you have the first 4 notes of the A blues scale. Okay? And then you can use that. So I could practice the Dwight Lick, and remember this is right out of the blues scale shape number 1. So you know that you're going to go to your 4th finger. Let's talk about thumb to 4th finger. Even if you weren't using your ear, you know you'll start to hear it, but it's root, 4th finger, da 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 da, and then you reach down with your thumb to go the flat 7 of the scale, and then the root with your index finger. So you're getting a lot of work done with that first 5 notes of the blues scale. That shape. Now this is another shape that is in the course, right? The blues shapes course. Even example number 1, as you're working on transposition into C, F, and G, note that all these shapes are the same, fingering is exactly the same. So I could practice improvising with this new bass line with shape 1, with the Dwight Lick, shape 1, or blues example 1, or relative minor blues scale. all I did there is just go minor third to major third, like, so I did, it's just outlining the triad, right? Just a descending blues scale, right? You want to make sure that you have that in your melodic ideas, right? Even though it's a scale, it sounds great, especially coming down, right? What did I do right there? I did ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum to the third of F. Right? Scale coming down. How about G? Now, let's do the Dwight Lick starting out. Here we go. Dwight Lick with the bass line. 2 and 3 and dee-dum, dum, dum, doo-dum. Lick, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now, as you're practicing this bass line, 1 and 2 and, remember that the and of 2 is your middle finger always. And on this lick, it's by itself. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Repetition is your friend, right? Let's do blues scale down. Here we go. What did I do right there? So, you know, from the Dave's leaving on the plane, Dave's leaving on a plane, we do that C7 sharp 9 voicing, which is so cool, right? It makes it sound kind of train-like. And what I just did then is I went, Dwight, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That time when I did that comping rhythm, so that's 3 flat 7 and sharp 9 of the key of C, right? 3 flat 7 9 sharp 9. Why do I call that a sharp 9? Because I have the flat 7. If you have the flat 7, you add notes on top, there's your sharp 9. But what I did is the comping rhythm, I went 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I did 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's not what I did. I did a little more simple. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Let me practice it and see what I'm actually doing there. Da, 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 da. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And what makes this sound nice is when you do the offbeats, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and notice that the middle middle finger, 1 and 2 and gets the offbeat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now, for those of you who are all access members, which most of you are, is that I don't even know why I'm saying that. I only sent this out to 40 people. But here's the cool thing. You start playing this kind of feel around your family members, I guarantee you they're going to notice. They're going to be like, that sounds awesome. All right, so I'm just saying. So you do this, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, so we have 4 people watching now. Somebody else say hello in the chat. If you're brave, you can do it. I want to know who's watching, and I'm about to send an invite to our WhatsApp chat group. So let's do the Dwight Lick, 1 and 2 and 3 and da 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 da. Here we go, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Da 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 da. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So what I'm doing is, even though it's not going to sound as good to do the F7 sharp 9 there, I did the same voicing when I went to F, and then on G you could do the same thing on it sounds a little bit tense though. Let's do the first one. Here's another little tip. Instead of just going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, you can do this 1 and 2. Notice that I just held the top note. All right, any questions about that? I do have another thing that we're going to do today, and I did this last night. I had a gig last night. For those of you who are keeping score, hold on a second. I'm going to email our group real quick. I had a gig last night on bass, and it was a really good guitar player, and it was a lot of fun. When I got home, I needed to practice some piano because when you've been practicing bass and saxophone and other instruments, it kind of messes with your technique a little bit. So I always like to make sure I'm playing the piano and doing some exercises and things. So last night when I got home, and for some reason it failed to upload. I was live, and I sent out an email to our WhatsApp chat group, and I was on for like 37 minutes showing you guys our really cool 2-5 exercise, which I'll go over again in just a minute. But it keeps saying waiting to upload, and it's been, I don't even know, I think it's going to fail. But I showed you guys all kinds of really cool tips last night. Let me just see if it's still uploading or what the deal is there. Manage videos. Still says waiting. This is not good. Yeah, it was 32 minutes and 56 seconds. I'll just have to do it again. All right, let me email our group, letting them know that I'm live now. And then we're going to get serious here. We have a few more minutes. We're going to definitely go until 11. Let me send this out to the group. Okay. All right, one second. Okay. So here we go. What was I going to show you guys next? Well, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and show you the replay of what I did last night. I was hoping just to do a 30-something minute thing and upload it, but for some reason YouTube did not like that I was trying to upload that long video. And now it's stuck. So here's what we did last night. We took a 2-5-1, and I'm showing you guys how to practice it in all keys. Make sure you say hello if you come in the chat. Make sure you like this video. Let's get up to 10 likes, even with our group. Maybe we can do it. All right, so for 2-5-1 in the key of C, when I say 2-5-1, we're talking jazz here, and I'm going to show you guys a really cool exercise to do, okay? So here's what we're going to do. If I say 2-5-1 chord progression, you're going to give me C is your home key. So 2-5-1 means 2 minor 7. That's my D minor 7 is going to be my first chord. 5 is the 5 of key of C. 5, so G7, and then 1 is C7, C major 7. All we're going to do now is 2 and 5. What's up, Dean? Dean, I was just thinking about you when I was practicing this one specific exercise, because I know you would like this, you know, this offbeat feel. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I'll do a review of that at the end. All right, let's go back to, so for 2-5 in the key of C, we're going to give me F-A-C-E. This is a great shortcut, right? I have this course that I've been working on for a while. It's actually in our membership area called Chord Shortcuts. And actually some people are actually doing the material we already have in there, which I really love. But all you have to do is take your root for a D minor 9 voicing, go up 3 half steps, you know, you're a minor third away, and do an F major 7 voicing. So you go up to the minor third of whatever note you start on and build a major 7 voicing. That gives you flat 3 of D, 5, flat 7, and 9. So all I'm going to do is go, so I'm the key of C, and I do 2 and 5, D minor to G7, and I'm going to walk up, whole step, half step, and I'm going to change one note. That changes my D minor 9. Now, Dean has had lessons with me for a couple years now, and we've gone over this material, so he's definitely familiar with this idea of D minor 9. You change one note, middle finger goes down, and now you're at G13. So watch this. G13, flat 7, 9, 3, and 13 of a G scale. Why is that the 13? Because you have the flat 7 down there. And once again, as you add the notes on top, why is that a 6, a 13 and not a 6? Because we already have the flat 7 and we're stacking notes on top. So we have this 2, 5, and now I'm going to go octave, 5 of G, and root. Let me do it again, because we're gonna do this in some different keys. I'm going to show you a cool exercise to work toward. Actually, we're just going to do 2-5 right now. So what we're doing right now is we're building a vocabulary in our left hand, a bass line to practice. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the octave and the second finger, which is really, 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 really important. The octave and the 5th note of whatever key you're in. Now, if I was going to go up a half step, which I'm about to do, then it's going to be in D flat, and I'm doing 2-5 of D flat, which is E flat minor to A flat. Okay, now, my shortcut is going to be E flat minor 9. I'm going to go up a minor third from E flat, and it'll be G flat. I'm going to play a major 7 chord. Now watch this, here we go. Alright, now what we're doing now is becoming complete piano players. I don't even know why I said that. But here's what I want you to know is that if you're a jazz piano player, or you're wanting to know a little bit more about jazz piano and get a little better at it, we need to practice in some different keys. I also understand that there are some people that don't want to do that. They just want to play in C, and that's fine, or a few other keys. That's absolutely fine. But what I want to do is to encourage those of you who want to take it a little bit further, then go ahead and just stick in there with me. So we have E flat minor 9 to A flat 13. And remember that all I have to do is take this F sharp major 7 and change one note, my middle finger down, and then it's an A flat 13. Now, if your brain starts getting crazy, then go back down a half step. We're going to go back to C. Now, let's go back up, 2 and 3 and 4. Now we're in 2, 5, 1. Oh, another very important thing is look at my bass line fingering. I had to do 3, 1, 3, 2, 1. And what I was mentioning on the live private stream last night is that sometimes all it takes is having somebody to tell you a different kind of fingering to give you some success. Well, here it is, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. And let's go back to the first fingering. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 2, 1. 3, 1, 3, 2, 1. 5, 2. Now watch this. Now I'm in the key of D, and I'm doing 2, 5 in the key of D. And look at my fingering here. I can go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now my shortcut is thinking up a minor third from E minor, which is G, and I do a major 7 voicing, right? Another key. Watch this. Here we go. Now we're in the key of E flat. For all of you keeping score. Now, all I have to do is F minor to B flat, and what I'm going to do now is go up a minor third from my F note, and that's A flat. So I'm playing an A flat major 7 voicing. Oh, I'm playing F minor. B flat 13, here we go. Now let's say your brain's going a little crazy. You're like, oh my gosh, this is hard. I'm going to go back to C. Here we go. Now I'm adding a little bit of rhythm there. Da, 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 I'm in the key of C. It's not too hard for me. Oh, yes it is. Maybe you need to sing your own song today. I'm in the key of C. It's not too hard for me or for you. Now what if we went down a half step? Oh, what fingering did I use? Now I'm in the key of B. For all of you keeping score out there. Look at my fingering. Well, now, since I'm in the key of B, we have C sharp minor. Now, what we did is I took my C sharp note and I went up a minor third and then built an E major 7 voicing, right? And look at my fingering. It's 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 5, 2, 1. I'm in the key of B. It's something you don't always see. I don't know why. We're in the key of B. It's a little lower than C. Yes, it is. Let's go back to C. I'm in the key of C. It's not too hard for me or for you. We're in the key of C at iMusicAcademy. But I'm in the key of B. It's a little lower than C. Yes, it is. I'm in the key of C. I mean B. Sorry. All right, now what we're going to go do is we're going to go to B flat major, and I'm going to go up the octave because I want you guys to be able to make sure you see the bass line. And I think it might be too low I like the sound an octave lower. Okay, now we're in the key of B flat, so my 2 and my 5 are C minor 9 to F13. I'm in the key of B flat. Doesn't have a good ring to it, does it? I'm in the key of B flat. I am in the key of B flat. Oh yes, that's where I'm at. I'm in the key of B flat to F13. I'm in the key of B flat. That is where I am at. I'm in the key of B flat. I'm in the key of B flat. Alright, now we're going to go back to the key of B. I'm in the key of B. Something you get for free when you're a member of our team at iMusicAcademy. I'm in the key of C. It's not too hard for me or for you. I'm in the key of C. It's something you get for free. Back to D flat. I'm in the key of D flat. Believe it or not, that is where I am at. We're in the key of D flat. Do you prefer a dog or a cat? For me, a dog. I'm in the key of D. Something you get for free when you're a member of our team at iMusicAcademy. I'm in the key of E flat. I prefer a dog over a cat, but I like cats. I don't want to offend you if you have a cat. I'm in the key of E. Something you have to see. Look at my fingering there. I'm on 3. I'm in the key of E. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Something you rarely see. Again, I'm in the key of E. That's F sharp minor and then to a B. I'm in the key of B. I'm of E. Oh my gosh. Let's do that one. We're in the key of E. That's F sharp minor and then to B. We're in the key of B. Something you get for free. Alright, we're going to go to F. I'm in the key of F. I'm in the key of F. You see, I mean F. I'm in the key of C. I mean of F. I have to go up a minor third from G, and that's a B flat major 7, right? That's my shortcut. Again. I'm in the key of F. I'm in the key of F. You see, F. I'm in the key of F. I'm playing in the treble clef. I'm in the key of F. I'm in the key of F. You see, I'm in F. I'm in the key of F. I'm in the key of F sharp now. I'm in the key of F sharp. I'm in the key of F sharp right now. So I had to go up a minor third, and look at my fingering, 3, 2, 1. I'm in the key of F sharp. When it's raining, I throw up a tarp. What else rhymes with F sharp? Went fishing. I had a I caught a carp. I don't know. I'm in the key of F sharp. This is a piano. It's not a harp. I'm in the key of F sharp. I'm in the key of F sharp right now. Now we're in the key of G. Thing you get for free. Key of G. I'm in the key of G. A minor to D7, D13. And all I had to do was, because I'm in a G, my A note, I go up a minor third, and I visualize the C major 7. And then I drop my middle finger, and that's D13. Now we're in the key of A flat. What I'm doing now is I went up a minor third from B flat, and I built a D flat major 7 voicing. Now I know Ian is going to love these shapes, because he's actually working through the shapes courses, and also he likes just the idea of these shortcuts as well. He's like the theory doctor. So is Dean, though. Alright, now we're going to go to the key of A. Here we go. I'm in the key of A. That's the last one for today. And now you've done all keys. Tell me something, was that a breeze? You're in the key of A. Think of all the things that you did today. You're in the key of A. Think of all the things you did today. We're in the key of C. It's something that you got to do for free, because you're watching the stream. You'll be thinking about this as you dream, that you can play in all keys. And you thought it was a breeze, 'cause you're a member of our team. You're at iMusicAcademy. So I might practice it like this. Now, let's do this. We're going to do a review of what we did this morning when we first started the stream, and then I have one other thing I want to show you before we do that. So I did a little teaching video that I put on one of my channels this morning that it was talking about the blues scale, and what I did is encouraging people to do the major third within your blues scale. So in this case, we're in the key of F. That's your blues scale coming down, right? And if you add the major third, right, you do that minor third to major third, root, D, and you could do this bass line, right? Or you could do that. But here's a fun little tip is when people ask me, they say, well, how are you doing kind of two things at the same time? And the answer to that is this. By repetition and learning how to think about the hands working together. And by that, I mean, when I play, for instance, this chord, F13, right? I'm not thinking, well, what am I going to do in the right hand? What am I going to do in the left hand? I'm thinking of it as a sound, right? I could do this. I could do this, right? I could do this. I could do this, right? So I'm not thinking right hand, left hand. I'm thinking sound. Same thing as if I'm playing this lick in the blues scale in the left hand. I'm thinking sound, sound, again, sound. So in thinking about that, here's where it gets really fun, is you can pick pre-designed bass lines that you work on, and then you practice improvising over it, just like we just did. We did D, we did the same bass line pattern. And notice that I was talking, right? While I'm teaching, I'm talking. I could be talking about anything. Hey, what are you guys going to do today? What are y'all going to do? Are you going to have fun? Are you going to go shopping? What are you going to do? All that. Because this is a part of my brain. This is all in my brain. I could play that in any key, no problem. I could vary it up. Okay? I could do that, right? Hey, how are y'all doing? What are y'all doing today? Blah, 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 right? It's in my blood. I can think about it. So I can focus more on the right hand. But those are still sounds. It's like the idea. I'm not thinking, well, I got to play this bass line. Now what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? No, it's part of who you are, of just like being able to speak, carry on conversations and things like that. So as you're learning and repeating, coming up with these ideas, think about things like this. Boo, ba, da, bum. Boo, ba, da, bum. I just hit 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, but I'm going to slow it down. And that's going to be something that I'm going to repeat right now. So just over F chord. Now let me play the scale with it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and notice that that's a constant rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and. Now I'm going to do one more important thing. So let me go grab the most important thing that I could do. Well, actually, let's see if I can pull it up on my phone. Hold on a second. Let's see. Um, I'm trying to get connected really quick. I have something very cool I want to show you guys. All right, let me enter this code. Okay. I don't know why it's like stopping. Hold on a second. It's like doing some kind of weird hiccup. Let's see. Presets change tempo. Let's see. Oh, okay, okay. It's doing some kind of weird loop thing. Let's see if I can change this. Oh my gosh. All presets. Okay, 1 second. Use metronome, use tempo. Why is it doing that? It's like a hiccup. This is weird. Okay. We have to start this thing over. Like delete it maybe. All right, let me find another metronome then. Whoa. All right, here we go. Okay. It's the best I could do, sorry. What's up, Ken? All right, here we go. Sorry about the delay, guys. So this is cool. So we're talking about as you improvise and you're using the F blues scale, right? We're adding the major third. And one thing that we're adding is we have this is our bass line, right? So I need to think about the metronome as it's going off. It's really slow tempo. And so you count starting on 2. Listen, instead of 1, 1, you think 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So as I was doing that, I tried to do I was doing something a little bit different. You have this predefined bass line where I did 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and da 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 da, and right. But that can be just a rhythm. I can go. I'm just doing 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and then I stop. So I can go. Right? So I'm not thinking notes right now. I will in a second. But right now I'm thinking rhythm. What happens when I go to F, B flat? I could go. I'll do that again. So when I went to B flat, I still used the notes from a B flat 7 chord in my bass. So let me do that. Here we go. So you hear the click and you go 2, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Before I play a note, practicing with the metronome on 2 and 4 is one of the best things that you can do. And you have to just get used to counting like that. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And carry your metronome. I always tell my students, I say, especially my teenage students, I say, I want you to wear a metronome chain. But it's a great lesson to think about always having your metronome close. And I'm as guilty as anybody for not always using it. Sometimes I just put on play-along tracks, which can be bad as well if you use the wrong kind. But that's for another discussion. But listen to the metronome click instead of thinking 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we want the rhythm to swing. So we start counting on 2 when you hear the click, and it makes it easy. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then try your blues scale. That's B flat, bass line. F. Here's D7, right? G minor. C7. All right, here we go. We're going to do the predefined rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's do the Dwight Lick. So right now, all I'm thinking about three things right now. I'm thinking predefined rhythm, 1 and 2. This is a nice way to practice, right? Whatever my predefined rhythm is. The other thing is I'm thinking metronome on 2 and 4. Slow your tempo down. This is at quarter notes 77. But I'm doing just 2 and 4. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And the easiest way to start is always start counting out loud. Recommend that on 2. So you hear the metronome. We always want to think 1, 2, 3, 4. But I need you to switch that and just think about 2. 2, 3, 4, 1. And when you get to the next beat, it's 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And the other thing I was thinking is the F blues scale, adding that major third in there. And that's all I was thinking about. So 2, 3, 4. 3 again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Same rhythm, just on different chords, different chord. I'm just gonna do it on C for fun. B flat. Dwight Lick. We even have spammers in here. Nice. All right, guys. Happy New Year, everyone! All right, that was fun. Let me turn this metronome off before it drives me crazy. All right, guys, it was fun to hang out. And just a reminder, you can still sign up to be in January, like to continue the membership area. Awesome, Dave. I'm glad that you've been listening, hopefully checking in. Hey, thank you so much. And guys, just a reminder that I need everybody to sign up. I've let several of you have, probably 12 or so, have signed back up for January, and a few of you have mentioned that you're about to sign up again. But just remember, several of you, your 1 month has already passed and long since passed. So I need you to sign up by tonight if that's okay. Because we're moving forward. I'm changing my model of how I teach that I'm doing. Unless people just really want a lesson every week, which is normally $60. I've been teaching like this for years and years. It's the same amount I would pay somebody else if I was taking a lesson. And I have done many times in the past. So instead, it's $47, less than $12 a week. And you get access to every single thing, all the new stuff, even the material we went over today, right? Everything is in there, and we're having a great time. We're building a community together. So I need you to sign up by tonight. and or let me know of what's going on with your situation. But thank you guys so much. Dave, yeah, you're wanting to get that Nord keyboard? Yes, Dave, text me after this is over. I have some important updates that I think we can navigate together, but let's talk through that. It just has to do with shipping. So, well, I'll just go ahead and tell you, since there's nobody, just a few of us on here anyway, is that they're not currently doing shipping right now. But there is a place that ships keyboards right down the street. So I definitely think it's the way to go to get what we want to get, and I would love it if you were able to get it through them. But I would actually handle the shipping part of it and making sure that it gets shipped out the right way. So I just need to talk through all of that with you. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Today was a lot of fun. We got a lot done. And I'm hoping that my members will continue to sign up. Let's keep building this together. We're having a lot of fun. I appreciate so much each one of you. And we're going to go, 2022 is going to be awesome. It's going to be filled with new courses, old courses, repetition. And again, by doing this membership, I haven't even really advertised this to anybody but our group who originally signed up for the Blues Volume 1 in all keys. In 2022, I'm going to start doing that. We're going to start trying to get people to come in and be a member. You know, it's I have all these courses for sale, and technically if somebody bought the membership and they downloaded everything or all the PDFs and all that, then they could be done with it, which again, I'm not living in any kind of fear or anything like that. But I'm just trying to change the model to where I really want to make a difference in each person that I work with. So I want to be your teacher. So make sure you sign up again. You have until midnight today. I'll be like the guy saying, hey, I warned you guys. Yeah, Dave, there's no doubt that you are. Dave, I want to work with you on your guitar stuff too. Because just talking through all the things, we have very like minds when it comes to stuff like music and things. So I'm looking forward to that as well. All right, guys, have a great trip, Dave, and to everybody else who's watching this or catching up. Sign up before midnight tonight if you haven't already. If you have already, I already have notes of all that, so I know when your renewal dates are, and it's been so much fun to do this. We're going to keep doing it. The one thing that I want to do in 2022, actually, one of the first things I want to do is I want to get a different desk, because this is actually painful at times to teach and to turn and always be looking at the camera this way. And they make these desks that you actually pull out just like you would a computer keyboard, and you actually pull it out, and so I can go face on and do the stream. If you look at I've got two big lights looking down, and I try to set everything up for you guys, but anyway, I got to get to where I'm looking this way, and the only way to do it is to get they make these desks that are really cool, and you pull out the thing. Thought about building one, but I don't know if I can do that. But anyway, we'll do that. We're going to do some really fun things. Make sure you guys go back and watch this video. All right, yeah, I have a gig tonight. I'll maybe take a couple of pictures for tonight and upload them into our WhatsApp chat group. All right, guys, we'll see you. Happy New Year. I will definitely check in the WhatsApp chat group. Dean, thank you. Vicky, Dave, and let me think of who else. Dean, Vicky, Dave. Who else has checked in today? Oh, let me give a shout out to our spammers really quick. Those of you are people who have somehow gotten into the private chat. Kenneth, thank you for spamming up the channel. A big shout out to E-Rop for taking the time to try to put a link in there to his channel. And Oh, and last but not least, Bernice, thank you so much for spamming up the channel. That's very, very kind of you. And I hope all of you have a happy new year. Hope you do something fun tonight, including practice and use your metronome.